Oh, that sound effect is loud. Sour Cream, would you like to go first?
No.
Too bad I'm not giving you a choice.
I can't breathe.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got all that mucus in me. You go first.
Take some decongestants. Exactly. You see a very kind of dapperly dressed, in a very, not a fine tunic, but a very well taken care of, like, white tunic. All raw with, like, wine red skin. And these two sort of thicker, almost like jaw guard horns coming down below his jawline, and and as you kind of sit there looking, and he starts looking around, you see him pull out a very interesting, like sort of wireframed square glasses out and start to, like, kind of peer around.
Right. Sour Cream, it is your turn.
Oh god. Hold on. I gotta think about this.
Do you remember how you look like an ARR? Also, my
A
mic.
Lalafell.
My mic was muted for past
So,
20 minutes.
that's fine. A Lalafell. No, but, like, she's not a Lalafell. You see Raidrian, specifically. Whitest skin on the table. Like, really white horns. I don't think the Aura horns, I wish we could color the Aura horns. But, really white horns that sort of, like, blend into the skin almost. She's very pale. Miss Ghost herself. And green hair. Like, Celeste green, specifically, hair. And sort of, yeah, they're like a gray blue green eye, really lightly colored, with a liminal ring that's like just like cyan almost. She's a ghost. I love her.
Technically, you're both ghosts, and to say fear, you'll see.
Oh yeah. She has a ponytail. She has a ponytail. Yeah, like a high ponytail, almost. Pretty long hair, past her hips.
Too long?
And then, yeah.
Pulls out a pair of shears, walks over.
Hisses violently.
Inefficient for combat.
And
Snip.
sort of wispy bangs. No, not wispy. But not like just fucking bowl cut bangs. You know, like there's you can see some stuff between them. Yeah, that's my girl.
That's your girl. When you two are done
My
examining each other,
Who the fuck are you?
Sour cream, just like la 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 da 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 da.
head empty.
She has just accepted that life is at this point. Everything is new, and she just accepts that it is.
No thoughts, Cled empty.
When you two are done examining each other, a sense of unease fills both of you. From behind, you both see growing tendrils of darkness, and
Who the fuck are you? What the fuck
as
is
if
that?
a tear opens up in the blue void, and this robed figure emerges from it. Or more specifically, this dude. He's not familiar.
Wow, hopefully he doesn't come in.
Nah,
Hey,
later.
La
I don't
I
think he
mean
will.
unnamed person.
Yeah, no, I think this is just a Chekhov's gun. You'll never see him again. But anyway, he moves to attack. Both of you feel like the entire void shaking. Or you hear the voice of God, or someone at least say, "Oi, you alright, lads?" And you're awake. And there's this dude. Both of you are moaning. Ah, God, I have to do a pirate accent now. Both of you are moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling in a ship got your stomach churning, has it?
Har fiddly.
Both of you are on a ship, or more specifically, a ship that will lead you to the city-state of Limsa Lominsia. You can go ahead and describe about him, just how you ended up on here. But that's life.
Used materia salesman.
Used material salesman?
Yes.
Oh.
He sells he sells lightly used materia and materia accessories.
Would you like a shiny marble? It might have some power in it still. That's all I can think.
I love my scam boy. Have I shown you guys his voice?
His voice?
The voice I claim for him?
You have a voice claim? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. I have like a voice in my head for Sour, but I don't have actual Sour's voice.
This is exactly how Dan talk. I mean, well, not Dan. This is exactly how Raid talks.
Discount Dan,
Discount Dan,
nuke.
rent a nuke. Oh no!
We play this song more often. Do you talk that fast?
Yeah.
I like no. Sour has been sent on a mission by I forget what her name is, but the sort of the innkeeper in Gridania, as well as Guide Master Lucian of the Archers Guild, to just sort of like go around and see some other places and see if it jogs some memories or something, because she said she does remember water.
Sour
Specifically.
Yep. Comes from the land of the racists.
I also call it that. Anyway, this
So
is
sad.
a charter ship, but that's about as much as I can tell you about it. I don't really know much about it myself, but that's where you two come in. Make shit up about this ship. I have to censor my own swearing.
It's definitely like just a straight up charter ship. This is the cheapest ship that Raid could get on. Raid does not spend money if he doesn't have to.
Well, you don't make money by spending money.
Exactly. There's just not a chance in hell Raid walks out of here in anything but the cheapest ship he can find.
It's not comfortable, but it'll do.
Exactly.
This is her first time on a boat.
Ooh.
She has no idea what the standards for boats are. She just accepts this is a boat. If there is a crack in the floor somewhere or a hole in the wood, she's like, boats have these, and goes about her day.
Boat.
Alright, this man examines the both of you some more. I guess you're close enough to be next to each other, I guess? I didn't think about that till just now. Don't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'll be the Aether then, I reckon. Some people are more Aether? Anyway, some are more sensitive to the stuff than others. And we ain't too far from Vilbrand now. Whole place is chock full of Aetherites. I'll get used to it, I reckon. Lim's Elements is still a far way off, in case you're wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how about you two keep me some company till we get there?
Oh, and then he goes right there. Then he goes to the bottom of the ship. No. He
No?
definitely... he would definitely sit and talk to this guy.
Anyway, he kind of the man kind of gestures behind him, in a vague direction, towards two people. Oh, the music changed. You see those two youngins over there? They don't care much for conversation, see? Any road. Brennan's the name.
Children.
Headland's betrayed.
Hey, me too!
What do you sell?
I sell lightly used materia.
I'm more into general goods myself. Yeah, we can continue talking up on the deck. And he does, he's polite towards you, but he's kind of, Sour Creme hasn't really said anything yet, but he invites her all the same.
Huh?
On, get up. You're going.
I'm with?
Huh? She just kind of points at herself and kind of gets ready.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
This
you.
is where we're going now.
You seem like a friendly gal, anyhow. They use last in
I-
Limbs Elements, so I gotta remember that. Last.
I suppose.
You seem
Oh.
very new around here.
I'll take a suppose over
Yes.
much else. And
First time in Limsa?
Yes. Yes. You see her kind of like almost say, I think, before like
You
see
seem
her
very
eyes blank
unsure
out.
of that.
brand new kitchen gun.
Kitchen gun. No,
Bang,
Ah.
bang, bang.
the old amnesia caused by brain damage. I had a bit of that myself once.
Like, she's like, where did you get that information from?
You were very unsure of whether you've been to a place or not. Tends to be.
She is moving forward now. She is ignoring any like predictions you have and is just following the man.
Okay.
Right, to the top of the ship we go, lads. There's the ship. I mean, it'll get you from A to B.
A very shippy ship.
Ah, smell that salty sea breeze.
Ooh.
Now then, judging by, well, your unusual garments, it's pointed more towards Sour Cream, his head nod. I'd say the both of you are one of them new adventurers.
Yeah, well, that's what where the money is these days.
He kind of... Well, he's not giddy, but he's excited that he's right. I knew it! Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory and all. Now that's what I call living. I mean, so long as you avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no
Yeah.
secret that adventuring's a risky business these days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it, if you don't mind me asking?
Money.
And you?
Water.
Well, for you, fortune. Well, it's a dream I imagine we all had at one point. You seem like you can handle yourself pretty well in a fight, and Limbs Elements is home to plenty of crafting and such, renowned for its smithies and armories, not to mention all the fisher folk there. And I guess they do cooking there too.
Bacteria.
Well, you'll make your fortune adventuring anyhow.
Yep.
And you, well, Limbs Elements does have a lot of water. You're right.
You love her.
Yeah, but I imagine that someone like you has plenty of secrets. I hope you find the answer to yours somewhere in Limbs Elements.
Shifty eyes, nervous laughter.
Don't worry, Brennan's a chatterbox, but I sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? And he kind of like does this uproarious laugh. Dozens.
Oh.
Anyhow, you hear someone, like, up on the crow's nest say, "Ah, Christ, land ho."
Lando!
And there she is. By, is this your first trip to Limbs Elemensa?
Not mine.
Yes.
Well, I imagine you don't need the speech, but for you, I'll give it.
Okay.
Let me tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Limbs Elemensa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state can almost pass for a respectable nation. Of course, the admiral used to be a pirate herself, believe it or not, but most people aren't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine what kind of city she has to deal with. Anyway, not to say Limbs Elements has problems outside of the city. The Sahagin are raiding the coast, just as bold as you please. And the less said about the kobolds, the better. But there she is. And he points to the landmass that is rapidly growing in the distance.
Sour Cream's mind palace is opening larger and larger.
Awesome.
It's just it's literally just words like Sahagins? Question mark?
Oh, well. Well,
Just
Oh yeah, the local sea-dwelling beastmen. The locals call them fishbacks.
oh no, she doesn't say any of it out loud. She literally is just like, if you were to look at a picture of her, it's like words going over her head, like it's completely silently questioning everything.
And Brennan kind of points for the benefit of more sour cream than you, Raid, but behold, Lim's Elementa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Lim Lain, the goddess of navigation. And imagine we're seeing this cool sweeping shot of Lim's Elementa, because that is what I'm going to show you through.
Mind Palace!
Amidst the rolling waves of Rohano Sea lies the maritime city of Lim's Elementa. To this haven,
Where I am.
for bandits and brigands and ERPers and cutthroats and curs,
I like how you threw
seekers
that
of
one
both
in.
freedom and fortune, comes a pair of adventurers. These heroes' arrivals has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lain.
I think it would have been really funny if you crossed out comes a lone adventurer as a pair of adventurers, but really shittily written.
Listen, I couldn't get rid of the subtitles, okay? I'm trying my best here.
Oh, I know, but like, it would have been really funny.
Yeah,
If, like, in After Effects, you just like blocked
Yeah.
it out.
for next time. What realm's faking fate has she described in the churning waters of these mortals' future? Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide these brave souls on their life's voyage, until sea swallows all. But I just gave you the very abridged version of the intro to Lim's Elementa. I cut out quite a few things.
Fascinating.
All of you kind of bundle your way out of the ship. And Brennan's kind of there, I guess. And here's where we part ways. I'm off to the market to deliver my wares, then it's on the high road for me. You're gonna have to visit Melvin's Gate first, just around the corner there. And you kind of just point. It's not really helpful, but there's only really one way to go, so you can't get lost.
Roger that. Thank you much, good sir.
Hang on, he kind of thinks for a minute. Any roads, it just occurred to me I never asked for your name. One more time, my name's Brennan. And you two are?
Raidriar Taylioris at your service.
Fancy.
Sour cream.
Oh, that just made me hungry.
Now I have
And
a hunger.
he doesn't have a hat, but he minds the motion of tipping one. Best of journeys to you, lads. And he walks off. But the first place you're going to is Melvin's Gate. God, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Call him Melvin.
Melvin's Gate. It wouldn't surprise me. Here we go. Melvin's Gate is a bustling checkpoint filled with the sounds of busy work. Various people of a multitude of races are lining up at counters. And some races, Sour Cream, you've never even seen before. There's like
Wow.
there's a few short humanoid like shaped creatures with masks on. A couple creatures similar in height to those, but well, you can only call them more mole-like. There's even like a tall bird-like creature, it's taller than you are. Although it's pretty similar to your, I guess, your very ramshackle companion you've attained.
Really?
Oi!
Yeah. I don't know how tall the
I just thought we were in line together.
Who knows?
Who knows?
So there's also your garden variety Mikotes and Rose. It's just that kind of thing. Anyway, it seems creatures of all walks of life are in this checkpoint. God, I just realized how well, I've known how egotistical this was for a while, but I'm gonna regret it
What?
anyway.
What's
Anyway,
egotistical?
you'll see. Both of you wait in line. Eventually, you're bustled in front of a desk. Well, I assume it's only one at a time, but the other one's close enough to hear. Nope, it's two at a time, I've decided. It's my world. I just
I offer to walk Sour Cream through the process since I've been here before.
That is very fair. It's just a lot of
Sorry.
lines, a lot of forms.
It can be a little overwhelming for first timers. You want me to show you the ropes?
Okay. Squints.
He's legitimately
like
just
a-
being...
No, I know, but she's like been told like do not talk to strangers. Remember this. Don't trust anyone just because they say you can trust them.
Hey, no, you know his name. That means he's trustworthy.
Hmm.
That's how that works.
That's how it worked in it. Fucking
It's like she
Georgie?
just like
Pennywise.
she's just like squinting, and you're like, here, sign here, and she signs it anyways. But she's like, suspicious. Signs it.
Yeah,
he legitimately just wants to walk her through it.
Anyway, are you ready for the egotistical part?
Yeah.
There are a few more forms. Eventually you're bustled in front of a desk for, you've been through one of these before, it's like, it's like an entrance interview, basically, like, you're at custom, it's like, alright, what's your purpose here, how long you're here for, that kind of thing. But, well, you are bustled in front of Mikote with blue hair.
Hi, Sniper.
Anyway.
Oh. Hold on. This, I know you took time. I know you took so much time for this. I'm so excited.
Both of you are, well, first of all, she notices there's two of you, so she grabs two chairs, but... Howdy. My name's Nipor, and we here at Melvin's Gate would like to welcome you to Limsa Limensa. I hope you don't mind, but we do need to ask some basic questions before you can enter the city proper. I promise you it won't take long. Feel free to answer these one at a time. Alright, and she, like, pulls out two sheets of paper. Okay, what is your name? Forename and surname, if you would.
Raidriar Telioros.
Alright.
Sour cream?
Sour cream. You figured it would probably raise eyebrows, but it does not. It just written down straight on the paper.
C-R-E-M-E, actually.
He kind of erases it, but it's like, alright, C-R-E-M-E. Alright. When is your name day? That's your birthday, BT Dubs.
Oh.
Actually, her birthday's just my birthday.
The 16th day of the 5th moon.
Alright. Astral or Umbral?
Astral.
Alright.
Oh.
Astral Moon. If you need a refresher on how it works, it's a 12-month system, except it's split into Astral and Umbral months. So there's first Astral Moon, second first Umbral Moon, and so on and so forth until we hit 6.
The 26th day of the second Astral Moon.
So that's
Yes?
2-4? Yeah. Vaguely like
No,
that.
3/26. Second, right? Second astral, not first astral. Because there's first astral,
Yeah,
first
first-
umbral, right?
First Astral, first Umbral, second Astral, second Umbral. Yeah. The second Astral, 3... Okay. Alright. What is your patron deity? You don't have to answer this one if you don't want to. Some people aren't religious anymore, but...
I think it's Oshron,
Helene.
the Wanderer.
Let's see. Ocean the Wanderer, and what was yours again, sorry?
Helene.
Oh. Helene the Fury, alright. And what would you consider your current occupations?
Adventurer, for now.
Adventurer for now?
Archer?
That's not really, that's more of a...
The class, if you would.
Unemployed? I get paid for like adventurer.
And she writes this down. Not even with a raised eyebrow. Adventure.
I don't know. I get paid for like adventurer.
Right, and then
I get paid for doing adventurous things.
you get asked more inane questions, etc., etc. How long are you here for? And you know, a good amount of time goes by, but eventually she goes, alright, you're all set. Anyway, if you two are adventurers, you have to register with the Adventurers Guild upstairs. It's currently run by Battaron 10 Fingers. While his personality can be... And for the first time you see her hesitate, and just for a second, like, she looks angry. Before she goes back to being genial.
I turn around. I turn around. Is there a pink cat girl somewhere?
No, but, while his personality can be something, he treats a new blood like yourselves kind enough. And he pauses looking at the both of you for a second. And she kind of leans in, hey, just out of idle curiosity. You don't have to, but when you two get a bit more experience, come by Melvin's Gate again. I'm setting up something soon and I need a few more hands than my own.
Sure.
Normally I pulled some Arcanists from the guild, but I don't know, I have a good feeling about you two.
I wouldn't. No, I'm kidding.
You sell yourself short, my friend. And she kind of taps both your papers on her desk before, like... She doesn't put them anywhere, she literally holds them out, like, to the side. And, like, she just does that, but in, like, the blink of an eye, the papers vanish out of her hand. Alright, unless you have any other questions for me, you best be on your way now. I do have a fair bit of a queue behind the two of you, and I don't get my break for about a few more hours.
Roger, Dodger. Have an excellent day.
I feel like that's illegal. And then she just walks away.
And as both of you kind of walk away, and one more time, I hope you enjoy your stay in Limsa Lominsa.
Hi. Thank you much.
Sour Cream just waves.
Anyway, both of you kind of just fuck around the city for a bit, but eventually, Mr. Raid Shadow Legends shows you where you have to go.
Yay!
And that is the Drowning Wench. It's the one of many bars in the city. Trust me, a place with pirates has enough bars to, drown a small city, but it's still around the afternoonish, so while not as busy as it perhaps could be, drinks and food are flowing just the same. And kind of standing at a free counter, both of you see a man with 10 fingers. So, I don't know, maybe that's who you're talking to?
Wow!
So a normal amount of fingers.
Yeah, but
A
most people
normal
have 10
fingers.
fingers, so you don't know why he's called Battaron 10 Fingers. Other than the fact that he has something that most people already have.
Wow, that man has an adequate amount of fingers.
Wow. Anyway, he notices the two of you. Because I presume you're probably skulking around. Because that's how adventurers be. Greetings to you, lads. What'll it be?
You know what I just realized?
Yeah?
The reason Raid is trying to be so careful navigating Sour Cream around, Raid's encountered the ERPers. He's like, oh, I don't think we want to put her off Limsa that quickly.
Yeah, you see like a cat girl around the corner. It's like, alright, we're turning around.
Yep. Raid's like, she's nice. I don't want her to be put off of the worst parts of Limsa. Let's get her away from the ERPers.
Initially, you were going you're gonna take the elevator to it, but you see like there's already a cat girl inside it, and you decide to take you decide to take the long way around. You know it's a nice city.
He's pointing out like all the really cool tourist sites, and like he's only pointing them out as they come across an ERPer in the other direction.
Both of you walk by a pink cat girl. Oh my god, there's a fisherman's guild. You can learn how to fish there.
Yep.
You walk by one and she's like, I think I know that one. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. I know, but that one's really familiar. No.
Nope. It's not.
You hear the most psychotic nya in your life.
But, here, it's Batter on 10 Fingers. Greetings to you, lads. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for the drink, are you? You come with a mind to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon.
Indeed.
Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Battaron, and his most hospitable of osteries is the Drowning Wench. This is also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. God, this man's accent is thick. That's why we got a desk specifically for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself and wetting the throats of the regulars. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? Not that they need to in these parts, on account of being trouble wherever you look. There's the Sagan and the kobolds outside the city, pirates on the inside. And on top of that, there's always the Garlean Empire. But they haven't done... Do you whisper that out loud?
Yeah, at the mention of Garleans, he doesn't really whisper that, but he definitely gives like a little growl.
Well, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be
Sour
sure...
looking up, looking back down because she's 4'11", terrified.
Well, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill a lot of us. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them after everything that's happened?
You Garleans.
Right. Final Fantasy.
Anyway, that's enough of me rattling on. And he kind of pulls out, like, this big-ass book. It's definitely a book with big-ass variety.
Wow.
This time we got your mark in the book, but your scrawl right there. And he holds... It's, like, very clearly, like, a roster.
Mark?
Your signature, if you will.
Yeah.
And he walks forward and shows it to and shows her how to do it.
It's a very poorly written signature. Like she just recently learned how to write.
All right, we got Mr. Raid, and you see him like squinting at the next one. Hot sauce.
Yes, we'll go with that.
All right, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. Welcome to Lim's Elements. We're to seize as green as the faces of my patrons after a few too many black belly whiskeys. Right then, I don't actually remember what this scene looks like. Oh, it's just him with smiling. Ah, that's nice. Right then, I don't think you need this as much, but for Miss Sauce here.
Yes.
We'll start you off easy with nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here in Limsa.
Whoa. And Stinny?
Firstly, if you head down a floor and point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great I'm going Irish. You'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an Aephorite. It's
a rocky road to Dublin went for Lottie.
Anyway, I presume you know what an Aephorite does.
Sour.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Alright, well, if you haven't already, go get yourself attuned to there. So I imagine
I have been
you've
told.
already done.
Nope, continue.
Alright, well, you don't have to do that one then. Second on the list, you probably passed through it, but I suggest you meet some spell slingers at the Arcanist Guild. Arcanism isn't my field, but having one in your corner is never a bad thing. I just borrow the services of one for this next one. For the last of my help points, I suggest you take a simple job. I have one right here, taking out some wharf rats in a local covenant called the Dutiful Sisters of the Edelweiss. They may be rats, but the buggers are the bane of sailors and their cargo. Consider it a chance to earn some gil, and stretch your legs. Find a man named Jack when you pick up an Arcanist and slice up some rats for him. Anyway, I can show you this thing now. Boop. Ah, Shisha, hang on. I have to make it active, don't I? Yes, I do, because I'm stupid. There we go. You can go ahead and read that out a little bit.
Raid very carefully escorting Sour Cream to the Aetherite, covering her ears.
Oh
Oh
god.
no, the ERPers are here.
I really swear, I really think I know that.
No, you
cat
don't.
Girl. I really do.
You really don't. I guarantee you.
Anyway, your quest log should be open, or if you haven't seen it yet, here's your first quest of this game. If you don't remember how to open it, I can tell you.
Quest log is upper right.
Yep, upper right in the book thing. Kinda looks like a book.
Journal.
Yep.
Quest log.
Quest log.
Murder rats with judicial force. Excellent.
Anyway, I tried emulating, like, because it's, like, clearly you writing in your, like, the journal entries of Final Fantasy, but they tend to get a tinge sarcastic every now and then.
Entirely in character for Raid.
Yeah, which is what I tried channeling for a little bit. Anyway, your objectives are, well, you already attuned yourself to the Aether, right? So you got that done. Go gab with the Arcanist Guild for a little bit, and you send some Wharf Rats to Heidelin. For this one, you get 250 gil each. And as a reminder, talk to the Arcanist Guild, recruit one of them to help you with your dirt task, and for your dirt task, go murder some rats. It's that easy.
I didn't know we needed help to murder rats.
Have you seen the rats around here?
No?
Big rats.
Alright, and eventually, man, you're really taking Sour Cream through some of these side streets, but as long as it avoids the like the main throughway, you're
You're
fine.
not here to deal with the ERPers.
You will get accosted. I am helping you.
Trust me when I say
I'm
you do
looking
not
up-
want to be involved.
Continue.
Okay.
Anyway, you hike back to the Arcanist Guild, which is also Melvin's Gate, apparently. Seems odd, but it's one of those things that you probably shouldn't question.
Yep.
And do you know who you're in front of again? Believe it or not.
Sniper.
Hello again. You're back already?
You got sent here.
Oh. Oh, because you want to know more about man, I just realized I never had pronounced half these words before. Oh, do you want to know more about Arcanima? I didn't figure both of you were considering pursuing Arcanima.
I am gonna be honest, I'm good.
We were
That's
asked
fair,
to
it's
come grab
complicated.
some. We were asked to come grab an Arcanist to help us with our upcoming extermination of wharf rats.
Oh. Well. And she kind of checks, like, this watch she has on her desk. Well, it's about time for my break to start anyway. I got 30 minutes.
Yes!
Woohoo!
Woo!
Alright, Vikebi, keep an eye on my desk for me, please. And as she gets out of her chair, you see, like, another Bakote who you just assume she's been leaning there the entire time because you've never fucking noticed her before now. You see, presumably Vikebi give a nod to Nigel for just sitting down and just fully leaning the chair back. You know that thing where, like, you balance the chair on, like, the back two legs?
Yep.
and you kick your feet up. And, like,
Vibe
Nightpore kind
mission.
of shuffles you all out of the Arcanist Guild. It's like, I keep telling her not to do that. I got the chair imported from Ishgard before they closed, and that was definitely... Anyway. I presume you two know where you're going? Or do you need a local guide to help?
I think we know.
Alright,
lead the way.
I just imagine every time he speaks for Sour Creme just looks up. We know. And then, like, doesn't say anything, but, like, just, like, you can see her, like, take in that information and just be like, this is where I'm going now.
Alright. Just audibly writing stuff in her head. Alright. This place is called Limsa Laminsa.
Lentilo Mimbi.
Oh, I do actually need my dice for this next part. Box. Anyway, after some traveling, mostly avoiding the main throughways yet again.
You will be kept here. You will not encounter any RP here.
And Nightpore kind of notices what you're doing. It's like, well, that's fair. My sister's out right now, and the last thing you want to do is run into her. And you're taking...
He eyes Nightpore with a little more fear.
Oh, she's not too bad. Well, she's not that bad. Yeah, anyway, let's keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And she kind of turns to Sour Cream. It's like, well, it's not that Limbs and Laments is bad. It's just that we tend to attract a certain crowd.
mm-hmm.
Incredibly horny.
I wouldn't necessarily word it like that, my friend.
Fucking Las Vegas.
It's just that, well, you'll have
It's
an
Las
easier...
Vegas.
Yeah, well, you have an easier time if you're poor here than in Ul'Dan. Well, you won't be accosted as much as you would in Gridania, so...
When Nightpore says it's not that bad, Raid kind of turns and looks at Nightpore and he just kind of gives the 1,000-yard stare of a man who saw a half-naked Row and a half-naked, like, Makito pawing at each other under the Aetherite.
Listen, we're working on it. I'll have you know bureaucracy moves very slowly. Also, half the city are pirates.
I'm
You
pretty
can't
sure
really
I
tell
knew
them
that
what to
pink
do.
cat girl. I think I met her once in Gridania, in the
Please
forest.
not.
No, I swear, I know that girl.
Well, if I'm thinking of the same cat girl you're thinking of, she was born in Gridania. Somehow. I suppose that it shows that, well, never mind then.
Continuing the 1,000-yard pennant stare.
Anyway, here we are, and, see if you come over to, this... Well, it's not really a warehouse, it's just kind of how, like, houses are kind of stock standard built. And there's, like, leaning against the door, against the double door of this warehouses, a Midlander. About late 20s, much taller than Sour, a bit smaller than Mr. Raid. He's wearing a very green color-coded outfit. And you see, like, Nightpore go up to him, it's like, hi Jack, hi Nightpore. Anyway, and Nightpore kind of motions towards the two of you. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. This is Jack.
Raidriar and
With an E.
Eorzea is at your service.
Sour.
You
I'm
see,
sorry,
like,
myself is sweet.
for the first time, like, you see, like, Jack's, like, eyebrow raise a little bit. Alright, then. I'll remember those names. Ready to slice up some rats?
Hell yeah.
Alright, and he opens the double doors to place, and he leads you in. Anyway, are you guys ready to fight?
Yeah!
Alright, your character sheet's out. It's time we roll initiative. Who wants to lead? That just means their initiative roll is the one that decides it, essentially.
I'll do it for funsies. Hold on.
Sour Cream.
Alright, that is a roll of dexterity and insight for both of you. That is an initiative, or you can just hit the initiative button on your thing.
What? There's oh, hold on. I
On
gotta...
your character sheet, yep.
Yeah, I gotta open it.
Also, I don't know if you can see Knight Porgon's character sheet, but it's there for you to view if you can.
No.
Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry.
Observer, there we go. There it is. Yes, she is like, you guys didn't have a healer, so she's a mix of a healer and a DPS, but...
Is there an initiative on here? Just
Yeah,
roll
it's
it
over
naturally?
to the right.
Over to the right?
Yeah, it's like top right, kind of. It's like the same one as your defense and magic defense.
Hello?
That reminds me, both of you have 4 Fabula points because you got one for seeing that Asian earlier. I mean, who?
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Actually,
can I use one right now for initiative roll reasons? You know what? No. Fuck it.
The
right.
rats will be fine. And then I
Look at
immediately
my
get one hit by a
literally
rat.
look at my initiative roll.
Oh.
Anyway, Raid Shadow Legends, you get one too. The way it works is that every person who rolls over their initiative, you get a bonus towards. Oh.
We're so good at video games.
Yeah.
I will tell you, even though you
Rats
rolled
are
an
about to
8,
fuck
you
us
still beat them.
Aw.
They have an initiative score of 6.
I wanted the wharf rats to fuck us up.
No,
It
but
would've
there
been
are
funny.
3 of them. Anyway, I have to activate their combat state. Not that I really have to, but it's something I'm going to do. Boop. And
Something I choose to do.
Yep. Alright, you guys go first. I just realized Nightport is hostile towards you at the moment. No, she is friendly.
Okay.
Alright, you guys can decide who to go first.
The rats all along.
Nightpore is undecided.
Yeah. You know what? I think the rats are cooler. I'll let you guys choose. Do you guys want to control Nightport together, or do you want me to do it?
You should do it.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's her baby.
True, but she's also an NPC at the moment.
Aren't we all just NPCs at the end of the day?
Yeah. Some people don't realize that and they're cunts for not doing so. Anyway, you guys get to choose who goes first. Decide amongst yourselves.
I choose you, Sour Cream.
Alright, that's one vote
Oh.
for Sour Cream.
I vote for the lizard.
That's one vote for the lizard. Alright, time for the wheel to
Hypergon.
decide. Let's see. I spin the wheel. That doesn't help me. Alright, the wheel is dictated the lizard has to go first.
Lizard Wizard! Alright. Pulls up the character sheet. Wait, where'd my character sheet go? I just had it up.
Song of hope, she dances on the wind higher, oh, higher.
Alright.
I can't believe you made the thing public, by the way. Wild.
I said I was going to.
I didn't. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were still speculating on it.
Alrighty.
Alright.
I am going to... I'm going to attack with my, fucking... I'm going to cast Soul Weapons on my dual shields, and then I'm going to,
Use the free
smackety
attack.
smack. Yep. So
Alright.
they now do light damage and smackety smack.
Smackety smack. Alright, I will tell you, these things are... They don't really have that much in the way of defenses, because, you know, they're rats. But, which one do you want to hit? 1, 2, or 3?
They're very cute rats.
Number 1.
There are also very big rats.
You see Raid pull out these like two halves of a larger bladed like kite shield. Like both of them are like about twice as long as his forearm, and they're about almost like a foot wide each. And he just starts fucking bashing them into this rat.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. It still lives, though, because these things are... well, they're not particularly strong, but they are hardy and annoying. Shit. No. Alright. Edit HP.
Yeah. No.
Alright. One of the rats is going to go. I don't care, there are 3 rats, so I don't really care. Wharf rat number 1. Spin the wheel, who's getting attacked? Raid Shadow Legends.
Wow.
Let's see...
Hey, Shadow Legends. Why aren't you playing? Use my promo code.
Listen, I never really... you know, it's just I don't have enough space on my phone.
Why aren't you using my promo code?
Opens the phone. It's completely, like, empty.
Mr. Raid, does an 11 hit?
Survey says based on my defense.
Yes.
No.
Alright, normally it would have been 12 damage, but this rat kind of just flings itself at you, but it doesn't do shit.
Why, I have giant double shields.
Who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go.
Alright.
Do we have another option?
You can always force Mapor to go.
Where does it say my, like, what my skills do?
On your character sheet,
yeah.
that little detail icon. It looks like a pen writing something.
Oh, okay, cool! Yeah, let's go!
Yeah, and the important bits are bolded. Entropic magic doesn't have a description because that's just a spell. That should be 2, shouldn't it? Yes.
I have realized
Yes?
I fucked up. I don't have, like, a regular attacking skill.
Oh, you have your short bow. That's your basic bitch attack. That's an equipment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just use my short bow. I shoot with my silly little short bow.
Hey, if it works.
Silly little arrows. A classic.
Yep. I'll attack Wharf Rat too.
Alright, Wharf Rat number 2. Let's see. You will hit it. And it takes an arrow, but it's still going because, god, these rats are big. Send help.
Wow. I really am uncomfortable with this.
Hey, it's like it's in the journal. You can't ponder the morality if you're getting paid. Anyway, Wharf Rat number 2. He's gonna do a swing. Boop. At Sour Creme.
Oh no!
Out of idle curiosity, do you see my rolls?
No.
Okay, I figured.
No.
Just making sure.
Game Master privately rolled some dice.
Yeah. Sour Cream, what is your defense?
13.
It rolled a 13 to hit, and I think Defender wins, so you avoided 20 damage.
Oh. What the fuck?
Hey, I told you, rats and limbs elements hit different. What can I say? Alright, it is Naiporgan's turn. And she is going to spend her turn summoning an Emerald Carbuncle. Arcness is weird in this game, but I did kind of bend it. But basically, you can spend, like, 40 mana points to summon like an avatar and merge with it, and you gain benefits while doing so. It's odd.
Oh.
Yeah. So, in Nightpour's case, she has an Emerald Carbuncle, because that's how they do. They do carbuncles.
Emerald Carbuncle.
Yep. Here, you can read those later if you want, but that's Nightpour's turn. And one more rat's going to swing at Raid Shadow Legends. That's also going to do its big move. There's a 14 hit.
No.
Oh my god, alright.
I have 15.
God damn.
He's
You've
a
avoided
chunky
damage.
boy.
Alright, but we've done one round of combat. Ooh, next round. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Alright. Alright, Miss Sour Creme.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Fun fact, Nightpour only has 35 HP.
I didn't
She's-
realize I was muted.
Oh,
So
hello.
hi. Yeah.
You were muted, I can hear you.
Yeah, oh. Okay, so I'm gonna do repelling shot. Not repelling shot. I'm gonna just shoot. I'm gonna shoot my silly little arrow.
You're gonna shoot your silly little arrow.
Okay. Number 2, once again.
Alright, well, a 9 hit. Let us see.
Better.
A 9 does not hit. I'm sorry.
I refuse. Fabula point.
Alright.
Counterpoint. No.
Alright, I will tell you that what you rolled will hit it. Which one do you want to hit?
Number 2. Fuck number 2. All my homies hate number 2.
Alright. Number 2, after taking yet another arrow to its hide, is now visibly struggling.
What do you mean? How strong are these rats?
I don't know. I stole the stats off another level 5 creature, so...
Very powerful
What?
rats.
We're level 1!
Technically, these rats are
Oh,
level
we're
5,
level
too. Yeah. I don't remember what enemy I statted this off. It might have been a wolf.
Very high tier rats.
Yes. These are... Hey, rats hit different. What can I say? Alright, rat's gonna swing on one of you. Roll the dice. It's supposed to hit Raid, but Raid is not affected by an 11.
You've contracted raids. What? That's good.
It kind of does like the bowing off your armor.
Dunk.
Ding. Anyway, who wants to go second?
I think it's
Raid
my
and-
turn.
Alright,
Yep.
Raid.
I am going to use... I assume we heal and shit after this.
Yeah,
Who knows? Oh.
I'm going to use Prominence.
alright, that's the multi-hit attack, yeah?
Yep.
So, multi in this game means you just hit 2 creatures at once.
Okay.
You don't like bonk bonk. Alright, so you spend 10 mana to do so.
Yep.
I will tell you a 7 will not hit these things.
Fabula point.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, a 10 will hit it. I should really
Okay.
find out if Defender wins on match, but I'm being lazy about it. Alright, you choose 2 of these things to do 13 damage to. Which one?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Alright. So, that one gets reduced to... And that one, this one has, as the kids say, perished. So say goodbye to number 2. Because it is dead.
Die.
See, it has a skull icon now, that means it's dead. Let's see. You killed Warfrat number 2, so I guess you skip his turn. Alright, it's Nightpour's turn. I'm literally treating that board like an NPC. No one needs to be healed. That's not really necessary right now.
Can't proc any behaviors yet.
Yeah, you can't proc any behaviors yet. I could just be super fucked. Huh. No, Niper's gonna just do her basic thing. Oh, wow. Anyway, Nipor is gonna hit number 1 with her basic attack, which is it's just ruin. Boop. Boop. Pew. Stupidest fucking thing in the world, but it does 16 damage. Rat number 1 is on its last legs, but rat number 3, perfectly healthy. And speaking of rat number 3, I think I just dragged everybody's screen there. It is gonna swing and a miss. Boop. I just feel bad for it. It rolled a 3.
Aw.
These rats are struggling, mate.
I don't feel like this is ethical.
Hey, they carry disease. They eat a lot of cargo. / shrug. Anyway, everyone has gone, so now we're reset. Who wants to go first?
I use slappity slap. Oh!
Critical success, gain an opportunity. You have forced me to look up what an opportunity does again. Actually, wait, no I don't. This is why I have the journal. Aha.
Woo, the journal.
Fumble / crits. Alright. Alright, well that didn't help me, actually.
This didn't teach me anything.
Yeah, because I don't think I grabbed the right thing. Oh, here we go. It's in cheat sheet. Right, so with an opportunity you can do quite a few things. You can gain an advantage for the next check performed by you and an ally will receive a +4 bonus. You can afflict a creature with a status effect. You can create a bond towards someone or something. Let's see. Your actions earn you someone's support or admiration. Information. You spot a useful clue or detail. Actually, I don't think you can use that one because there's nothing to be seen here. That's not really important. That's not relevant. Plot twist. Someone or something of your choice suddenly appears in the scene.
I choose La Brea.
No.
I'm
Scan. You discover one vulnerability or one trait of a creature you can see, or unmask. You can learn the goals and motivations of a creature of your choice. You can see these all in the gameplay mechanics, page 9. Load the PDF. There's an opportunities thing you can see right there. That is the long and short of it.
I want La Brea to show up.
No.
I'm kidding. I want to give +4 to Sour Creme's next thing.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, anyway,
You're not obeying the rules. You said I can pick anybody to show up, and I want La Brea.
within reason. Which rat did you hit?
I think 3's the only one still up, right?
Nah, nine's still going. Barely.
I'll attack the one who's nearly dead.
Alright, you finish off Wharf Rat number 1. I will now confer upon it the dead icon.
Yeah. Is it the dead ass icon other than the skull?
Nah, it's just a skull. I can here, I'll give it something that looks like a screaming face. I shouldn't do that. Anyway, one rat left.
Rats, we are the rats.
Anyway, this is literally the last rat, and you forwardly mucked up the turn order, so Sour Cream, it's your turn.
No, it's your turn.
Alright, it's my turn.
Can you please? We cannot keep putting everything on the NPC.
Alright. No one needs healing. No one is under a status effect, so those behaviors aren't met. Fuck it. Read what this one does. Oh, I don't think you can see it. Whoops. Here, I'll make it a public roll so you can see what Naipor's single offensive spell is, because I made her more healing focused just in case. Here's what her single offensive spell does.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Salute the sun.
No, wait, this takes the rest of Naipor's MP. I say the rest, she has 10 left. That's enough for one healing spell. But no one got hit during this.
15 AC.
Anyway, you see as Naipor kind of commands her carbuncle to just literally cloak itself in fire and just throw itself at one of these rats. And, yeah, this rat's not doing too well. Anyway, Naipor, Sour Creme, it's your turn.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
We're not going anywhere.
Amp 9.
So I can do this thing. Pew.
Once again, Sour Cream is a support character, but I realized because I was too confused when I made her, that all of my stuff is sort of like pre-prepared, and where like there's no like high ground in a house, right? So
Right.
most of my stuff just doesn't make sense. So I again am going to shoot a silly little arrow.
We can change it up later if you want. This was like more like see if you
Yeah.
like the things you made. If there's any synergy between the two, if you need to change anything. That's why we're fighting rats, this tutorial fight. Alright, shoot your silly little
Alright.
arrows.
I shoot my. Where did my? Wah! Where did my thing go?
Oh.
Hold on. Put it up. Okay. I shoot my silly little arrow.
Mario default dying noise.
Yeah, that should have been a critical success, but whatever. Anyways, the attack will deal 18 physical damage on number 3, because number 3 is the only one left alive.
You are correct, and this poor rat has been singed and hit with an arrow, and bonked on the head with a shield.
Punk.
Yeah, but I made it vanish instead of actually giving it the boop. And you've done it.
We've done it! Yay!
done
Woo!
And that means your journal is officially complete. You complete the quest. And at some point, you get 250 gil each, so go ahead and add 250 to both your money counts. We have murdered rats with
We're
the judicial
winning.
force. I assume, like, you get paid at some point, but yeah, that's life.
The money teleports into our accounts like it does with every other Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Wild how, the monetary system in Final Fantasy XIV
250,
is.
right?
Yeah, 250.
Okay. Sour Cream has an amount of money.
Yes.
Oh yeah, an amount.
Alright, here's where I freeball a little bit, because I did not think about what happens after this.
Oh,
Do you guys do that thing, like, at the end of, like, Final Fantasy Dungeons where, like, they do, like, the little nod to themselves, and, like, or, like, they hype themselves up?
Uh-huh.
So while both of you are
Yeah.
kind of doing your, like, smile at the camera bit...
Sours is confused.
Yeah. Here, I can play the quest complete sound for you. Also, you do your silly little poses. And you turn around and you see, like, Jack and Nightblower kind of talking to each other. Before, like, Jack kind of... You wouldn't call it stalking off, but he does it... He does it pretty damn well.
Angry.
He's not angry. It's more like someone who's really used to walking in a certain way, trying to force themselves to walk normally. You know?
Wow.
Anyway, Nipor kind of turns back to you two. Alright, that was the reward for rats. I know they're kind of... well, not strong. They're currently a menace.
Really
But
large.
they are very large, you are correct. But, we always give these out to the beginners because they're always a problem, so it always helps to cull the population just a little bit. Not that it helps much. They always come back.
Yeah, the ladybugs in Gridania's forest can be quite voracious.
Oh, you
They
have those there too?
hungry.
Yeah,
Honestly, just
they
be careful.
eat a lot.
Well, be careful when you adventure outside of the city. The lost lambs can kind of get aggressive. You see her eyes kind of dart left and right when she says lost lamb. Oh, and the
Oh,
gobus too.
They're scary. The gobus.
Oh, you
I don't know about gobus.
Oh, well, they're big and you know what? If you see one, do your best to avoid it. Yeah.
We have the tree ants. Those aren't friendly.
Oh well, no, they're kind of like this big like. Have you ever seen a bear?
No.
You had to have seen a bear. All right, so imagine a bear, except it only walks on two legs, and it has no hair, and a lot more teeth.
You see her like just squinting and tilting her head very hard.
Gobdu's not fun.
Well, just be careful about them. They like to eat things. You know, lambs,
There's a lot of
livestock,
things.
lalafels.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a big issue a few years ago.
So
Don't worry, you might not even see one. Yeah, they are aggressive though. Anyhow, congrats, that was your first job done in Limsa Lominsa. How do you two feel?
good?
Well, I know killing rats isn't the most glamorous thing you could be doing on your first day in Limsa Lominsa, but... well, every little bit helps. And Nightport kind of hands you, like, these two, like, pearl-looking things. Do either of you know what a link shell is?
Yee.
Yes, I do, actually.
Alright, well, she kind of puts one in both your hands. I have to get back to work now, my shift starts up soon, but... she hands you enough gil to last you, like, a good inn's worth of nights. Good night's
Wow.
worth of inn, there we go. For a little bit. Consider this a bonus from on me, and whatever Battaron's going to give you. And I know it's not going to be
Wow.
much. But if
So
you
what
ever...
did we get from Nightpor?
You basically get her phone number. If you ever need help, you can call her within reason. It's
Wow,
essentially...
amazing.
You unlock Nightport for Party Finder.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.